What if you were asked how to migrate secrets from AWS Secrets Manager to HashiCorp Vault? How would you tackle this problem? Watch this cartoon video and let's come back and take a look at a demo. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now let's go and take a look at what Andrew did for his company. So I published this Secrets Manager to Vault Migration Terraform module to the public Terraform registry. And I wanted to share with you what this module does, and then we're going to see how to utilize this module in our Terraform code to be able to tackle the task that we have at hand. So this module, of course, as any good module, should have a README file and gives an example of how to use this module. And then it has 4 inputs. The only required input is secret names, and this should be the list of secret names that exist in AWS Secret Manager. These are the names of the secrets. It doesn't have any sensitive content itself. The optional inputs is the AWS region, defaults to US East 1, Vault, KV path, what KV path you want to use for Vault, and Vault namespace, defaults to admin. If you're using an open source Vault cluster, the Vault namespace will get ignored. The outputs that we have here, we're going to have one message that gives you a success message, and then a list of names and paths of the secrets that we just moved to Vault. Also, that's just the secret names, no sensitive information here. The dependencies for this module is just 2 providers, the AWS provider, where we're going to grab the secrets, and the Vault provider to put in the secrets. And we have one resource that we're creating, which is the Vault generic secret. And this resource, of course, is the KV secrets engine that we're going to write into. To use this module, of course, you come here and you grab this. It gives you the module path for the source, of course, and then the version here. This is the latest version, 0.0.4, and we should be good to go. If this is all new to you or overwhelming, I have a Terraform 101 course and a Vault 101 course. I'll put a link in the description below. Now, I have details here in this blog post that I will give a link to it in the description. If you're new to all of this, we go step by step. What happens in Secret Manager and how to, if you don't have already secrets existing or you want to test this before you try a migration, how to put in a few secrets in Secret Manager, how to set up HashiCorp Vault. In this case, I'm going to use HCP Vault. Also, the Terraform Cloud setup. We're going to use Terraform Cloud to store the state file because the secrets are going to be available in the state file. And this is something you have to be very cautious about when you're using Terraform. Remember that sensitive information will exist in the state file. And we're going to talk about how we can secure this as well. And so this goes through how to create a workspace in Terraform Cloud and attach to your GitHub account and so on. How to add variables, and run a Terraform run all the way to examining the state file. I'm going to do this live in the demo in just a second, and then we're going to go into the Terraform configuration. I'll touch on it here really quickly. The module and how to use the module is straightforward. As you see here, we copy what we saw in the Terraform registry here. So right here, this module commands. So you got the module name, you have the source, the version, and then the secret names is grabbing a list of secrets locally, AWS region, Vault KV path, and Vault namespace. And then the actual Terraform module itself is pretty straightforward. It contains a couple of data blocks and a resource block. The data blocks, all they do is they look up the secrets inside of AWS, and they use for each to iterate over the list of secrets here. And so that uses the AWS Secret Manager secret data block, and this uses the AWS Secret Manager secret version data block. And again, we're using for each to iterate over the secret names. The secret ID here, we're grabbing the data.aws secret manager secret, which is referencing this data block, .my secret here, and we're grabbing all these IDs. And once we have that, now we can move over to the Terraform Vault provider using a resource block for Vault generic secret for KVs, the KV store. Once again, for each the variable secret names. And now we put the path here that we want to use in Vault, the namespace, and then a data JSON which references the AWS Secret Manager secret version right here with my secret and each value, so it iterates over each of the secret values there. Now, this will only work for AWS Secret Manager using key value pairs and not plain text. So we'll see that in just a minute in the demo. So that's the plan for this demo. Let's go ahead into Secrets Manager and take a look at our two secrets that I have here. I named one SAMG AWS Migration Vault, and the other one is Vault 2. So if you go into any one of those, you'll find out that these are very simple. So if I reveal this secret, it's foo for the key, bar for the value, and another key zig, and the value zag. So very simple and very easy to see. Once again, this is a key value secret, and it's not a plain text secret. Now the other one, very similar, except I put a 2 beside everything. So in this case, foo 2, bar 2, zig 2, zag 2. All right, so these are the secrets in Secret Manager. Again, it doesn't matter how many secrets we have here. We just have 2 for this demo. Let's take a look at our Vault. Our Vault instance right now is running in HCP Vault. The namespace I have here that I'm running under is the default admin namespace, which is equivalent to the root namespace if you're running your self-hosted Vault cluster. And we are going to write into this KV version 2 secret path. As you see right now, there are no secrets in here. Once we run Terraform, this will get populated. All right. Now let's move on to Terraform Cloud. And in Terraform Cloud, I already created a workspace, called it Terraform Vault Secrets Manager to Vault Migration. And in here, you can see it pulls my README file directly from my GitHub repo because I use the version control workflow in this instance. And if you look at my variables, to get this to run, I need my required variable, which is the secret names. And I'm going to name them here. These are the names that I have in Secret Manager here, if you recall, SAMG AWS Migration Vault and Vault 2. So I have to use these ones because these are my secrets. So it's a list of these secrets. So this is what I'm going to iterate over, the secret names. And then I have 2 variable sets. And if you're not familiar with variable sets, this is a newish feature of Terraform Cloud, and it's very useful to create kind of global variables that you can attach to different workspaces. In this case, I have an HCP Vault variable set that has the Vault address and the Vault token, and I marked those as sensitive, and these are environment variables. And I also have my AWS credentials, the access key ID, and the secret access key, also sensitive and also environment variables. So with that, I'm all set to go ahead and start a new run. Start a run. What this will do, of course, it will plan and based on the plan we can see what's going to happen, and then we can apply the plan. Okay, so plan is complete, and now you can see that we have the 4 data blocks here, so 2 for each of our secrets, and we've got 2 generic secrets or 2 KV secrets that are going to get stored inside of Vault. And the outputs here, once it's done, you'll see the path for our secrets right here and a successful message right now. So let's confirm and apply this. Let's go. And now it's going to talk to AWS, grab the secrets from AWS, and then put those secrets into our Vault cluster. Apply running. This shouldn't take too long. Just a few seconds and we should be good to go. Okay. And apply finished. All right. And it's the expected output we saw in the plan. And now if we go into Vault and go back and get back into our secret path, here we have it. We've got our 2 secrets. If I go into Vault, I see my foo, bar, zig, zag. And if I go into my other secret, I can see foo 2, bar 2, zip 2, zag 2. So this pretty much concludes our demo, and just a couple of notes actually before I let you go. If you go to states, I want to show you the state file, and the reason why I used something like Terraform Cloud or any equivalent is basically if I expand this, let's see, did I capture the right state file? Let's see. It should be this one. Oh, there we go. If I expand this, I want to show you that these secrets will appear in your state file. Here we go. So I see the secret string here, foo bar, zig zag, AWS Migration Vault 2. You can see foo 2, bar 2, zig 2, zag 2. So the secrets do in fact appear, as you can see, in the state file. And therefore, if you're going to take this solution to use Terraform, make sure that you secure the state file very, very well. Using Terraform Cloud, you can do that. It's encrypted at rest, and you can specify with RBAC who gets access to the state file. You can also, and if you notice, you'll see in the blog post, as Andrew is trying to figure out which solution to use, he could have easily used a general purpose solution like Python to build this, but then whether he doesn't have folks that know Python very well in his organization, but they do know Terraform. So that's why we opted for the Terraform solution. And since they're going to a multi-cloud kind of setup, they might also have Azure Secrets, for example. And if they want to do the same, move some Azure Secrets from Azure Key Vault into Vault, they can implement a solution like this one with Terraform. And once again, now we're going to call on Azure to grab the secrets and then put them into Vault, all using Terraform. A lot easier syntax to use than if you have to build your own Python scripts to do that. And this is all using the power of infrastructure as code, as opposed to using a script inside of Python. One more note, if you go ahead and delete this workspace, what it's going to do is going to go into Vault and delete those secrets. And once you delete those secrets, you can actually undelete them from Vault in case you made a mistake. But reality is, if you're going to do this as a one-off migration from AWS Secret Manager to Vault, after you've run this migration, you could probably just delete the workspace altogether. And at this point, you don't care about the state because now everything is in Vault, and you're going to manage this in Vault using the Terraform Vault provider, I hope. And one last thing is that this solution copies the secrets from AWS Secret Manager into HashiCorp Vault. It does not go back and delete those secrets from AWS Secrets Manager. This is done on purpose for a safety perspective. You go in to AWS Secret Manager later on, delete it, if you will, manually, or write a script to do that. That's up to you, or even write Terraform code to do that. That is up to you. But we're just doing this to copy those secrets into Vault. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a new video.